since then, so I gotta get them.
Mr. Rusty.
Flea medicine and stuff tomorrow. Hey, why is Steam not open? Kitty, did you
I
close
don't know.
Steam on accident? I have a key for Persona 5 Strikers from the last Humble Choice, but I already have the game. I gotta find someone to trade that with or give to or something.
Maybe Simple Man. I don't know.
You have Strikers, don't you? Or
Yeah, I have it.
yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be someone. Usually I save those keys to trade for another game I want. I've done it quite a few times, including games that I don't like, with all the like terrible dating games and stuff that like I don't care about those.
Yeah, poke Simple Man about it, maybe.
Oh, I saw that, Rusty. I saw it. I saw that. Let me get it. If you would sit still for me, please. Which you are not doing. Where did it go?
J-Mac is mostly into racing games, or I would say give it to him.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Steam is back open.
Yay.
Ad start in 6 seconds. Sign up. Look out, Rusty. Can you let go so I can move my hand? No? You're not going to let go so I can move my hand? Man, it's been weird. There's been tornadoes going off like crazy. Like it's spring. Lots of big ones, too. It was really bad 2 days ago because they only had one person working at the National Weather Center in the Oklahoma. Because this doesn't happen this time of the year, and it wasn't supposed to happen like it happened, but there are basically 2 gigantic tornadoes that hit Oklahoma City areas. Like, it hit the Oklahoma City metro areas, 2 of them, and it's caused some pretty bad damage. They would have been tornado emergencies in normal days, but there was only one dude there. But they did manage to at least get at the PDS tornado, so... Whoa, what are you doing? Cat, please. Look out, please. I need to start, buddy. Whoa, I can't even adjust the thing because he is here. Oh, my back is still hurting because I'm still a little sick too. My throat is like dry as heck. I got like cotton mouth, so I wonder if we got similar to the same thing. Like I said, there's a COVID variant going around this year that causes the exact same stuff. Although I didn't test for it, I didn't test positive for it, so let's see here. Nah, metaphor. Where did it go? It got bumped on the list.
I just know I have been super hungry this week for some reason.
McPixel 3 is not what I'm trying to play right now. Nope. That was on Humble Cloud too, or the choice. McPixel. I played the first one. There was never a second one. So hey, yes, I'm here. Why is it so dark? What the heck? Normally it's like really bright, and now it's like really dark. And kind of a little laggy. Well, let's turn the. Oh yeah, there's lag going on. What is going on here?
Maybe Twitch is just having problems.
No, it's OBS, I think. Yeah, this is going really slow for some reason. Yeah, this is going horribly slow. This needs to be closed. What is causing this? Are you gonna pop up or what, game? Hello? Game? There it goes. Jeez, that took a while. Alright, I'm just gonna close Firefox because something that's being... Oh, yeah, but Firefox closed is being... I guess the recent Firefox update was causing weird again. But yes, we are back on Trails. Oh, I can't post a link because I can't have Firefox open, but hold on.
I got some of the links.
What was that?
I got some of the links.
Okay. Loading data. Side story thing. Because it is a thing. Alright. We got SPGs to finish.
Yep.
Only 2 more virtual battles, huh? Okay, then.
Twitch did not bother to tell me that you were live. Twitch. Go figure.
Okay, what is it we need to do
Dawn
here?
of the revolution.
We don't have any 4 SPGs picked up. We've got a couple...
Is that my laptop that's making that noise?
What noise?
I don't know, I hear a fan on super high blast or something.
Oh, it's probably the... I'm watching my betting. Normally you can't hear it through the thing, but maybe somebody opened the door. One of the dogs might open the laundry room door.
Okay.
When Rusty lets me get up, I'll go close it.
Alright, well, yeah, we got stuff.
We got stuff.
Off we go.
Got it.
Understood.
Yep.
Okay.
What's next?
In the Sidon District, you will find Orbital Net Fraud.
Time to depart.
Horrible frogs, oh no.
Yeah, so for this one, since you already have Gray Mare, you're going to want to hand it over to the police.
Hand it over to the police, huh?
Yep, that's the law option.
Oh, we only got law and, like,
Only law and Gray.
Yep. Ouch.
Well, at least my microphone seems to be canceling out my throat clearing, which is okay. I think.
I mean, yeah, that's not the tower at all, you're right. Whoa! If you look at it like this, it looks like Michael Jackson. The missing nose and everything.
I can't really tell.
Or it's like a woman or something.
Well,
You can't see it with just the pixels give the thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I see it.
It looks
Yeah.
like it looks like the Michael Jackson picture, the one with his nose missing. Jeez.
all right.
That's something of an annoying problem concerning orbital net use. Sure, you're more than qualified. Looking forward to seeing you kick ass on the keyboard. Oslo. So, hey there, you the one who put that request up? Oh yes, then you must be... Leave your request about some trouble you've had on the orbital net? I'm hardly an expert, but I do have some knowledge of the subject. Do you mind explaining the situation? Yes, well, in short, I fell for a scam on the orbital net. One of those net scams, huh? Been a lot of that going around. Phishing is a technical term. Bad faith actors disguise themselves as legitimate sources to fool end users. How quickly the orbital net is growing, these threats are one step ahead of common knowledge and security
Hello,
measures.
this is Vern Technical Support.
I like one of the ones that I got a message from. Like your Windows installation warranty is expired. Your Windows will uninstall unless you like refresh your warranty at this. It was like, what are you talking about? Like, are you just mixing
Windows
scams
sucks.
up? Like you're just combining scams together. The problem is I'm in Florida, so you hear scams on the radio all the time, like commercials. Like, oh, there's like ones like, oh, a free vacation in Jamaica if you name blah 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 blah, like a country without an A in it, and it's like, this is quite obviously a huge like timeshare or whatever scam, and they just play these on the radio. Reverse mortgages, things like that is all the time on the radio. some of the most vile freaking commercials in existence too. It just, most places they're not allowed to do that. Sure, we'll take it. Care to fill us in? The amount of advertisements for the frickin' online gambling in Florida is ridiculous. Like, even on Twitch and YouTube, it's just endless frickin' Hard Rock Casino ads. It's like, please, stop. Like, this was banned in, like, almost, like, everywhere, including Florida until recently, because it is so predatory and just evil to exploit. But no, they managed to bribe their way to passing it, and so, well, like 90% of the ads I get online now are for online gambling. And they're all oriented like, hey, it's super easy to win. Look at all these people that won money. It's like, this is just... This stuff was banned everywhere for a reason. It is so vile. It's... No, it's just, you got your reasons, sounds like, no worries. So I ask for your utmost secrets regarding what I'm about to tell you. Don't you worry, we'll take our client's privacy very seriously here. Well, you see now, it's just so pathetic, I can't even spit it out. Man, stop beating around the bush. I won't know how to help if I don't know what the problem is. Screw it. So I use my work terminal to look up swimsuit models. Like, the hot ones. Oh, God, I'm so right, he just killed me. I think I understand where this is going, but please, there's no need to shout. I'm so sorry. I think I get where this is going, though. Carry on. So a few days later, I got a message from the website. They said they had me in my browsing history and that I had to pay to keep it private. Hey, it's a real-life scam. Well, there's places that do this all the time. I didn't see anything on that site implying I needed to pay, so I just sent the mirror immediately. I couldn't bear to risk having my reputation tarnished. That would be the end of it, but then another few days passed and they messaged me again. They said they wanted even more mirror this time, where they leaked my browsing history and all my private information too. I see. That's awful. As a consultant, my reputation is paramount. I need to maintain a clean professional image. Can't have my browsing history floating around than that, much less my private info. I'd be done for. Okay, dude, if you were just looking up swimsuit models or even like regular porn, and it's just normal stuff, who cares? Nobody's gonna care. Like, I mean, if you have a government job and you're using their laptop to do something weird with that, maybe, but like, okay, it's like, oh no, hey dude, we learned you were looking at swimsuit models. Oh no, like, yeah, like, can you just don't use the, like, use the work PC for that. But hey, she's kind of hot, huh? It's like, I've never met anybody I've ever worked for or worked around that is even the most professional that will care about something that's perfectly normal for the majority of, like, society and men and even women. It's like, come on. That's why you couldn't bring this to the police or the guild? Yes, my entire career in jeopardy because of one stupid mistake. The thing with those scams, you gotta just ignore them. How? So it's like one or two people doing these usually. These guys know they're full of shit, but they figure out some of their victims don't. Just blast these requests out to anybody they can find, hoping that somebody falls for it. So they get a bite, they zero in hard on anybody who replies and ignore everyone else. That's how these things work. Yeah, that's how scams succeed. They target everyone, and that just only requires a couple people. That's why some people get way more scam calls than others. I get a ton of scam calls because I do DoorDash, and there's huge scams and tricking people on DoorDash to steal all their money. Because the amount of people that would be like, oh no, support called me, they need me to give their my password so I don't get banned, and then they changed your bank account info, they stole your, like, couple $1,000s you had stored on your Dasher account. Which I don't have one of those because I don't trust DoorDash. I just get it right to my bank. And it's like, come on, people, you can't fall for that stuff, but otherwise, like, you can tell people who are more susceptible because that's why people who get, like, political mailing lists, especially modern times, tend to get targeted by scams more because it's just a certain mindset of people. That's why older folks get scammed a lot too. And it's not even an age thing, really. It's just because they grew up at a time where a lot of this stuff didn't exist, so they just don't know any better. Ain't that easy now that you took the bait. You already gave them some mirror already and let them know you fell for it. Now you're willing to pay to keep that info secret. That you care about your rep. You're exactly the kind of guy they want. Now that they know that, they want to milk you for all you're worth. They're gonna hound you. You cut them off and might actually leak your shit. Oh no, you're surprisingly knowledgeable about these kinds of scams. Yeah, I dealt with a case like this before. Right, anyway, those are my 2 Mira. You can keep giving them money or you can ignore them, it's your call. Can't do that, obviously. I suppose I have to just give in to their demands. And they're not just gonna stop. You gotta keep sending them more and more money. Ideally, we would just apprehend the criminals here. Can we really do that? I mean, can you really track down a criminal hiding on the Orbital network? Well, it would depend on how well they hide their identity, but it probably wouldn't be impossible. Really? Then please get them for me. Are you okay with that, Van? Go nuts! You're the expert here. You can track them down, then let's go for it. Roger. Alright, well, yeah, borrow the terminal they contacted you. Well, that was the time to think of something just kind of silly there, but okay. Here it is, I use this terminal for work. Damn, pretty cushy job if they're handing out gadgets like this, but, yeah, that was a bit easy. Is something the matter? Think about what you just did for a second. Your mobile terminal is like a collection of all your personal data, and you just handed it to me, a stranger, without a moment's hesitation. You're very lax with your data, and that could get you into trouble, especially since this doubles as your work terminal. And for people who get annoyed at putting in like extremely long random passwords, you can memorize them. I have mine memorized.
I just use a password manager.
The problem is, I did that before, but then I had to reinstall Windows, and Firefox and the password manager lost all the passwords. So I had to reset a whole bunch of them. But I have like over 16-digit long password I have memorized. That's the longest one. And it's just random stuff too. It's not like word, like a specific word or anything. It's just random stuff. I was like, I'm never going to memorize this. And I eventually did. Now, obviously, I have no intention of stealing your data, but it helps to be more cautious on the net. It's best to store your personal info separately from your work terminal, along with anything else you don't want other people to see. That does make sense. If I may go ahead and do that real quick. I have this note terminal that I also use for work. That should do. There. That should be good. I'll leave the rest to you. Okay, you still got your history on here. Good. Now if I just do a reverse search on the sender of this message. You found anything? Yep, I can see it all. Let's hear it. Looks like the criminal is using a mobile terminal themselves to contact you. I doubt it's a brand machine. More likely a cheap knockoff. These operations don't tend to be very sophisticated. Sure enough, they made absolutely no attempt to mask their identity. I can trace them right now. Are you able to find out where they are? I believe so. It might help if I explain how these network signals work. Mobile terminals transmit their own broadcast signals, but being so small, they're limited in their scope and strength. As a result, they have to pass through a server, which amplifies and distributes their information across longer distances. If 2 terminals are close enough, however, it's more efficient to communicate directly with each other and use the server as a middleman. I see. So the terminals switch signals based on distance? Yes, there are 2 different signals terminals will use. They switch between the 2 on the fly for convenience. And because I can see this transmission came from a server, know that the scammer was some distance away. The server gives us a general idea where the scammer was at the time, but of course there's no guarantee they're still there. That's where we are at this point. So you have a range but no specifics, not enough to sniff the guy out. You sound like you got something else up your sleeve. I might. Just going off his history, that's as close as I can get it. But of course, we could always just contact the scammer again. If we can get a direct link to the scammer's terminal, we'll know we're close by. Can I use my arm, Rusty? You're as bad as your daughter. Ow! Let me use my arm, darn. Ow!
Buddy.
Jeez, you and your daughter both do this. Yes, just... They would need to be in a direct signal range in order for us to pinpoint them. I can see that the previous message came from the Riverside server. Let's head there first. The subway station should do it as a starting point. Alright gang, let's go hunt down a fraudster. We'll keep you posted what we find, yeah? Use that note terminal you got there. Once we find the guy, you're gonna want to haul ass over there. Of course, thank you so much.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
Onward.
So where are we going, Riverside?
Yeah, sounds good.
We gotta pick up the other 4 SPG here too. Ready then? Yes, ready whenever you are. Sending now. All we have to do now is wait. Actually, what did you write in the message? I made a point of being real vague with them. I basically said that I didn't have all the money and asked if they'd settle for a bit less. So you made it look like you're at least willing to pay. I would compel them to reply at least. Well, it wouldn't be good for a plan if they didn't. Nothing to worry about, it looks like. Got a response on my end too. Looking at the orbital wave pattern, it's definitely a direct connection. Let me read. The reply is no. Won't budge on the price, not even a single mira. Kind of avaricious they are. Okay, analysis complete. You locate the transmitter? I've got an address. It's west-northwest from our current location. No exact distance, though. No, but we got a line, and a whole lot of places along that line where the source is. We gotta trace another line, but from a different location. The lines will intersect, pinpointing the exact location of our criminal. Exactly. We should try to aim for as perpendicular a point as we possibly can. Blah, 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 blah. Well, oh, there's multiple things in here, huh?
What do we have here?
Underground fumigation.
Both of these requests certainly sound intriguing.
Looks like there's one in here too, or should we not go to
Hopefully you don't
Vermont
need to turn
yet?
to the Grendel for them, though.
Don't worry about Vermont yet.
One can only hope.
They called me mad! Grendel! I still love that. Shoot, what's his name? Oh, Orson Welles had the most fun he's ever had acting on when he was on Freakazoid. I think it was Orson. Is it Orson Welles? No, it was Orson Welles was on there too. Wait, I think that was his last appearance was Freakazoid. No, who's the other guy? He played it. Can't remember his name. But he played a bit on there that was really good. Okay, now I need to look. I'm gonna pull a Joel here, but I gotta look this up. It's gonna bug me. Tim Curry, that's right. Tim Curry is the dude who was just going. They said, "Go ahead and just be yourself," and he just went like full ham on Freakazoid. It's still funny that Freakazoid predicted the modern internet. Aren't you quick?
Good Veggie Tales.
Freakazoid way more. Just all the trolling and all the crazy stuff on the net. That was like the classic time of Warner Brothers. Alas, we've not really gotten it back.
Oh, that was a Warner Brothers cartoon?
Yes. He showed up on the Animaniacs before.
Yeah, see, Freakazoid was like way before my time, so I don't know these things.
It was the same time as Animaniacs.
Also before my time.
Oh man, Animaniacs is still funny. The newer Animaniacs was funny too, but then people got all angry because Animaniacs does not pull punches against like anything, even political stuff, and you know how people are overly sensitive about certain things being made fun of, so... Southwest from here, with a bridge across the river. Alright then, come on y'all, let's close the book on this one.
It should not be a religion, but it is.
Yep. Hey, there's a certain book that straight up warned us about that. I'm just glad, even around here in Florida, last election was insane with how bad it got with like all the trucks and blocking things off. I barely see any any signs for that stuff anymore.
At least these signs posted in like yards and stuff.
I see a couple of them, but before they were everywhere. Like the whole town was painted like red. And they were blocking off ways to get to the polls to vote with their stupid giant trucks and asking you who you would vote for. And if you didn't respond how they wanted you to, or that you wanted to keep it private, they'd harass you the entire way and make it hard for you to get there. And the cops were right there next to them because they weren't doing anything. But if you told them you were voting a certain way, they'd pull up in golf carts and give you a ride to the polling place. And multiple people reported them to the cops, which did nothing, but they reported them to the feds, which did do something, but after the voting was over. But that isn't going on anymore. We used to get like entire like parades of trucks blocking off all the major roads in town, just flying things like a freaking cult, and just people getting into fist fights. And it just, I'm glad that's not as bad as it used to be. That was some crazy stuff. I used to not be able to work because they would block off parts of town, and there was no reason for it. It's just like there's nothing going on politically. It's the middle of a term. It's the middle of summer. What are you guys doing? Are you just that bored? Like, I wish I had that amount of money where I could just get a giant pickup truck and waste my time blocking roads, drinking beer for no reason. I mean, I go fishing a lot, but I don't drink beer while I fish. I mean, fishermen do the same thing, but at least it's more reasonable. Like, I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on. Don't do that kind of stuff. It's annoying. God, that's why I don't even want to turn on the news or look at the internet tomorrow. It's going to be awful. No matter what happens, it's going to just be... Yes, exactly. They're lucky. Thank you. Come over here and fart. That is exactly what it's going to be tomorrow. Did you hear that? It sounded like a sneeze, but that was not a sneeze from a cat. That was... He went by, he was like... Pfft. That was literally the noise. It was just... Pfft. And that's all he did. He came up here, farted, and left. Okay, I'll get on with the game. Thank you, Lucky. Jeez. What? No, calm down. There's no way they can find me. I'm gonna book it, though, just to be safe. No, sorry, it might have worked if we didn't know exactly where you already were. You can thank my assistant here for that. Pretty talented, eh? His security can't measure up to the one at the Institute of Science. Not even close. Wait, who are you? Don't tell me he really did sick the cops on me. We're not police, nor are we bracers, man. Here is a Spriggan. If you would, please surrender. Realizing there was no way to escape, the criminal gave up on resisting. After Ozzel arrived, the group began questioning the criminal. You ain't even the big boss there, but some part-timer? That's right. After I sent the boss the full amount, all I got was a tiny paycheck. Even that already ran out. Promise it was my first time doing this. Just because the crime was only committed one time doesn't mean that you're not to blame. Lady's right, kid. That's just a lame excuse. I'm sorry. How much do you know about the organization you were working for? Nothing. Nothing, I promise. I just got the orders on my phone. So he was just a disposable pawn in this game. Our guy here was clearly the one blackmailing you, but he was just the lowest rung on that ladder. Sorry to say that, but it doesn't look like you'll be getting your money back. It's alright, I've already given up on that. The biggest concern is what comes after. Yeah, that's the ticket. We caught the blackmailer himself, but the blackmail material is probably still in the hands of whoever hired this kid. We didn't get to the root of the problem, so we can't guarantee they ain't gonna keep coming back for you. This mook sure ain't gonna get us to the big boss either. Not sure there's much more we can do at this point. Oh no, what should I do then? Well...
Hand it off to the police.
At this point, you should hand it over to the cops. If I do that, yeah, people are gonna find out. We didn't fix the whole issue, so you don't gotta pay the full fee. Half's fine. Just to be clear, though, the cops should respect your privacy. Ain't likely your clients will hear about this. How's that for a solution? I suppose it might be my best option. Don't worry about your fee, I'll pay it in full. I'm the one who made this whole mess. Alright, as for you... Talk to the cops, tell them everything. Said it was your first time, yeah? Should probably get off with nothing but a slap on the wrist then. Let me be real with you, kid. Consider yourself lucky that this will be the end of it. A road like this can only lead to a very, very dark future. Got it? Yes, sir. Pretty soon you'll be working the political polls, having to call people all day, asking them who they're voting for. See, that's why my phone is on mute. Because Florida's still considered like a swing state. Hold on. I gotta check.
How is Florida a swing state?
Because even though it's been red a bunch of times, it hasn't like been majority red. It's mostly red has been barely winning. Even the governor only won twice, barely, because the people he was run against were like some of the worst people. He barely won against a crack addict who got caught with like prostitutes in a hotel room doing crack during the campaign. He barely won against that. And then the other person was the most hated political candidate in Florida in all history who ran again. So people are like, Florida's really bad. Like, it's just because, well, one, a lot of snowbirds and stuff. How many did I get? How many are there? How many were there today? I'm curious. 38 calls today. All of them from possible scams, and so those are all political polling calls and people trying to get me to vote for their candidate, and maybe a couple scams. 38 from today alone. Yesterday had 50 something. There's a reason my phone is on mute. I cannot wait for this to be done. Get that out when you're working as a Spriggan. This country's darkness is deep-rooted. It's too deep for anyone. Ain't no way one person or group can just clear it all away. Ow, ow, ow. Rusty, can you let me drink my soda? Don't flick your tail like you Angie. Now I caught it. I caught it. Yeah, you being all Angie, flicking your tail. I caught it.
Mr. Rusty.
Oh! That reminds me, I don't know if it's going to be a thing or not, but the kitten lady asked me if I could take in to help rehab a certain animal. Because I got dogs and cats here. And I know how to do it. There is a baby bobcat that was orphaned.
Oh, wow.
But the problem is, like, the wildlife rescues are currently full, so they need somebody who knows how to, like, rehab. The problem is I'd have to get Milo out of the room and put him, like, somewhere else, and then I would put the bobcat in there. And then I would have to not treat it like an actual, like, cat, but to make sure the kitty is, like, actually trying to learn kitty stuff. Like, I get a bunch of, like, actual... Like, they'd send me, like... They send me like parts of roadkill and stuff to feed it. I think it's a girl. They said when she gets old enough to eat that stuff. Right now she's being bottle fed, so I don't know where it's going to happen. But and if she gets tamed too much, because they're worried about that, because she's being hand fed and really friendly with humans. There is a branch of the big cat rescue that's nearby that will probably take her. So, but until then, they need somebody to look after her there until they can get a rehabber. But yes, there would be a possible BB Bobcat around. It's not guaranteed. I mean, I almost had a baby possum here because Luna kept bothering it, but the kitten lady took the possum because possums, I guess, a lot of people know how to like rehab possums. They can be done with kitten stuff and all that. And they say they find a lot of like baby raccoons and possums alongside cat colonies. So she was immediately like, I got somebody who can handle that. And possums like rarely ever bite. They're usually pretty tame and chill, but I don't really know the first thing about taking care of a possum, so I'm glad. You have the fairy tale endings. God, the rest of you got something in my eye. He like flicked his ear into my eye. And yes, I'm being a little loopy today, but I am still sick. It's just a thing. Oh, thank you for... I was cleaning my... Alright, you need to get up. I'll be back. I need to clean the glasses. I was cleaning off, like, the cat slime, and then he kicked it with his back paw and put, like, a big paw print splat down my glasses.
Cat, please.
I kind of annoyed not having the bad back anyways is because they need like an actual employee or hiring at that like proxy big cat rescue. Whoa, what is, rocket launch. Well, while the rocket's going up, I'm gonna close the laundry room door and refill my cola. You hear rumbling, that is a rocket going up. Yeah, I can see it on the microphone, so you can probably hear it. Get your butt out of the litter box. You don't need out, then we can bug anymore. Come on. Alright, well, let me refill my cola. Yeah, you got to hear rocket launch. And I saw it on the microphone, so it must have done something. Peach, ginger ale. There we go. Goodness. Not exactly good peach flavor because it was on sale for like $4 clearance, but hey. I'm more glad about the cake I got from a customer. Customer gave me some cakes. Publix cakes, because I guess they were buy one. She said they were buy one, get one, and she got a bunch of them. She was just handing them out to like people. And because I did a big grocery order for her, she's like, here, you can keep the extra cakes. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't tip you more, but would you like some cakes? So I got like it's like a mint chocolate cake. It's not like a full-size cake, it's just like a bar cake, but hey, I'll take that as a tip. Come here, you. Especially the Publix ones, those are good. Okay, I think I understand at least a little. It's dawned on me that what the purpose of a Spriggan's job is and why you do it, Van. Catry, that's good. If you figured out that much at least, I'd call your training a success. Oh well, at the end of the day, I need to eat, and that's the real reason I'm working at all. And you had to dash the nice conclusion with that sprinkle of cynicism right at the end. Still, I suppose that's the most Spriggan-like way to tie a ribbon on it. Goodness.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Law. Rank 3.
Yay!
Achievement unlocked. Mayor Law.
I just gotta hope there are enough chaos points left. Get chaos 3 by the start of Act 5.
It looks like we only need a couple more.
Yeah.
So, are we avoiding Bermati for now?
I have no idea what the deal is with Bermati. Go to... You got Underground Fumigation 2 at the Riverside?
Not yet. We're at the midpoints of the
go
depths.
Find the bulletin board.
No, I already picked it up.
Okay, so, yeah, go to the depths.
Then let's head over.
This boss is very, very weak to wind arts.
Oh!
Much lower arts defense than physical.
Simple enough then?
It can also it can inflict seal and blindness with its crafts, apparently.
Scorpion. It's Scorpion time!
I love it. Scorpio said Scorpion time and scorped all over his enemies.
I won't let this chance slip by. Cobalt
Okay.
Now's your chance to boost. Initiating drive. Boost level maximum. Activating drive.
Oh, that's right. She still doesn't have her thing leveled up so she can use the better stuff. Oh well. Its plasma sphere should probably do decent.
Activating skill.
Almost 20k. Yeah, I'd say that's fine.
Now it's my turn.
It's weak to fire and wind.
Going all in.
Playing info.
And pretty much nothing from the other stuff. Great.
Keep it up. It's working. Don't mind me. Skill coming right up. Mr. Arkwright.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
A chance.
Did you know I had like no energy today?
Yeah, I can definitely hear that.
Activating skill.
Well, this thing's almost dead anyway, so...
Boost level maximum.
Yay!
My move now. This'll hurt. Aerial Buster!
Bonk. Oh.
I won't let this
Yay!
Don't mind
Whoa!
me. Right up.
Sonic boom. Big boom.
Mr. Salesian.
Oh, it must be a space... There's gotta be a SpaceX that went up then.
Going all in.
Oh yeah, that's a SpaceX.
Activating skill.
A chance.
But that was Rusty that set off the water attack instead. But
Aerial
hit. Up. Van, are you okay? You're not even blind. What is your excuse? What?
I mean, maybe his stun caliber just bounced off it. I don't know.
Revelation.
All in a day's work.
Revelation fumigation.
Doesn't tell me what it is.
Yeah, I have like one more point to get chaos, so hopefully something.
Revelation. It's a space quartz, right? Oh, it just expands the range of your arts. It's 4 space, 2 fire.
Initiating maintenance.
I see. Four space, 2 fire, huh? Darn, EP is still good for her to have, but... Increases arts range by 1. So she can hit more things with it, I guess.
I think that's what that means, yeah. Honestly, not that great.
No, it really isn't.
Alright, it's free time, baby.
Wait, she still has...
Free time, free time, we got the free time,
I
baby.
can handle any Zypha modifications you need.
I mean, if I really needed to, you just... Oh, whoa, whoa. I mean, you could open it up, but...
That's, yep. Yeah, all of those EX4 slots are like that. Just gotta pick who you're gonna mix.
Of course, these two aren't really doing much of anything here. Flare Squall, lost Mobius. Wait, what? Didn't you have the one that had all the different things? You... What? How did she... What? But she had that on only. How did she get her old one re-equipped?
Cat, I don't know.
What? What? Her old quartz is... What? Her old quartz is equipped and lower level. She had Tyrant Storm.
I mean, Tyrant Storm is locked because he changed hollows.
Oh, it's the hollow that we're... Okay. No, I was like, wait a second. Something weird is going on here. Blah, 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 blah. I'd like to have more coverage for her, but it's kind of... And the only thing that really does that is...
Fortet.
Yeah, but then I need to get stuff for heals and all that, and it's not really great coverage compared to, like, A-rank stuff, yeah.
Driver replaced.
No, Rusty. Strom is good just because it has Aura Breath, even though she doesn't really use it, but...
Driver replaced.
Like, I don't think I have... Not Hollow Core.
Initiating maintenance.
Rusty, I am trying to do something!
Any Zypha modifications you need.
Plugins. I'm trying to see... Do we have anything better? She has Tyrant Storm on. Yeah, she could put Tyrant Storm. Yeah, I don't really have much in the A+ thing. I would have to buy those, I guess. Don't need it right now. Rusty, please. Can I please use my hand? Alright.
That hits the spot.
Yeah, that's free time.
Just free.
Free time. Yep. How much free time do you have right now? Is it 3 or 4?
Oh. Hi, Rusty.
Hey, kitty. Look at this kitty cat.
Yeah, I can't even buy, like, the good attacks yet. Okay, so we have 3. So we do not head...
Off we go.
Alright, so we can skip. We have Aaron, Katra, Dingo, and...
Dingo is
okay,
full.
so Zara and Shahina give you the Dancing Veil, which is EP plus 30, Arc Defense plus 30, Arc's Evasion plus 30.
Okay. But I mean, we already have Dingo full.
Oh, if Dingo is full, then you can skip him, yeah.
That's
Unless
how
you
it
want to
goes.
see what is up, just to see what is up.
What's next?
Yep, see, he is full.
Yep. Alright, well, check his thing out and then reset. Just make sure you save.
But reset is already here.
LOL.
What's next?
Sure, we'll check out Dingo.
Meanwhile, I have Appa. He is not a dingo, but he is pretty cute.
I have Rusty.
Rusty buddy.
Wait, you don't really let any new technology news pass you by, do you? Just happened to catch a rumor about it. The test is for the new cutting-edge feature for orbital cameras. It's called cloud storage. Hello, Lakota. What's the matter? Do you hear Milo? It lets one upload data directly to the orbital network using those wireless boosters and extenders. If it works properly, I'll be able to capture and save more photos and videos while I'm out in the field. Having a copy there also makes it less likely for the data to be lost or damaged, supposedly. Damn, technology sure is advancing fast these days. The tech's still in development, though. A small portion is being tested by the military. And I do expect the feature to hit the market eventually. Rusty, calm your tits. How'd you get your hands on it? You testing them for Marduk or something? Nah, I got it through Kitty. Ah, that makes sense. You went through that case with the rich kid last year, right? Yeah, we swap info every now and then. It's funny to think about how many shared acquaintances we have now. Fate works in weird-ass ways. Say that again. Stop the car here. It's your first test spot? That's right. It won't be long. Rusty, calm down, please. Looks like a dream. The transfer speed isn't half bad either. Mind driving me to the next spot? See you later, Coots. You met her shortly after our first encounter, right? Huh? Kitty. Oh yeah, feels like it's been ages since then. 5 years ago, I helped her shake off an insane jackass. Then I got her in the crossbow where she took refuge for a while. Sounds like she was going through a difficult time. Who did he shake off? Campanella? I forget. It was probably Campanella, wasn't it? Unless it was, like, who would be chasing Ren? Like, the Campanella's the only one I'd be thinking about.
Maybe it was Estelle.
I don't know. Well, they were in, yeah, wasn't Estelle and Joshua? No, they were in Erebonia, weren't they? Where did they come from? No, they came from, Calvert, didn't they? I forget, it's been a little bit. When they showed up in the crossbow stuff. No, they were already there. But where were they before? I mean, Estelle was banned from Erebonia for a while because, but hey, ain't the half of it. At that point, she had given up a lot in her life, and she was also really aggressive. Funny, that's exactly how I described you from back then. You used to be constantly at my throat, remember? Yeah, I guess I was. Not to make excuses, but I was young and dumb. I only just started out as a Spriggan, so I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And even so, I couldn't help but be drawn to you. Your latent potential was clear as day. I'm sure systems could have seen what you were like at the time. That makes one of us. The sooner everyone can forget that period of my life, the better. I'll never forget how you're always looking out for me, despite how much of a walking hazard it was to myself and everyone around me. Still remember the first piece of advice you gave me.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue in how to move forward in the gap between the two.
Those words helped me out a bunch of times. Is that so? I'll pull over here. This is the second spot. We're a good bit away from the city, but the signal's still decent. The transfer speed is a tad slower, but I can deal with it. You take me to the next spot. Will do. I hear you've hired yet another assistant. There are people your employees growing fast. A little too fast if you ask me, but at least they don't have to do paperwork anymore. It was that sparing me that headache. Well, regardless, you've been surrounding yourself with some interesting people. Especially the blonde-haired one. She's an Aramis student like Kitty, right? My instincts are right. Let's not play detective with her. Everyone's got their secrets, right? True enough. I mean, you gotta try to hide it from the player, I guess. Dingo, don't break the fourth wall. Alright. No, Van telling him off is just breaking the fourth wall. Honestly, yeah. Van has no reason to tell him not to mention it unless he knows we're watching somehow. Van, who are you? How do you know about the fourth wall? Darn it, Rusty, what did you get my eyes? They're bugging me so bad. Is that what's been making you itch? Sheesh. Both got sides that we'd rather keep hidden. The only person who can face that part of yourself is you. And to put that better myself. Here we are. It's the final spot. I'm honestly impressed. I thought the connection would have been more spotty given how far we were from the city. Can I help you, sweetie? I can't drink my drink because Rusty's in the way. Hey. If I roll it on top of him, I can do it. So we can call this test a success. Thanks for the help, Van. Now I can. Yeah, no problem. Always happy to lend a hand. The cloud storage thing still sounds pretty crazy to me. Technology's come a long way in the last decade. This is true. You've seen that firsthand in Basel while working at Marduk. It's all a result of generations of people building on the achievements of those who come before them. How many warnings do we need to know about the same turn coming up? Is that kind of thinking why you always look out for Muriel? You're trying to keep the next generation? Van, you're caught in a time loop!
We have entered an endless recursion of time.
Stuck on the same highway.
Recursion of time.
Groundhog Day onto the same overpass.
Endless recursion of time.
Can't bring yourself to turn a blind eye to someone.
We have entered an endless recursion of time.
No sneeze! Nah. Just after all the pain I caused with my poor judgment in my younger years. Dingo. I just got one thing to say to that. You taught me a lot over these past 5 years. I'm sure Muriel's absorbing a fair bit from you too. The knowledge Cat fur.
Cat, please.
I do not. Get it. Oh, my mouth. Rusty. Okay, there. Finally. Ugh. Big old hunk of fur off his tail or whatever. It's probably my fault because I had to roll my drink over him. Whatever. And see, I can't really get my drink up because he's here, so I have to go like roll up and on top of him just so. He doesn't care. He's purring. You can let anyone dismiss everything you've done for us. That includes you. Besides, if you're saying you got poor judgment, where does that leave us? My point, I didn't mean to slight you or her. When I said anything, that wasn't like me. Still. No, he's a grown man now. It's not my place to tell him that. Sure, the influence of those around him will lead him to realize the truth on his own. Being awfully quiet all of a sudden. I was just thinking about how much you've grown these past 5 years. You're still pretty immature back then. Can we not talk about this?
And once things calm down, let's grab some drinks at Bramati's. My treat.
Alright, time to reset.
Sorry, Dingo. I mean, technically this did happen anyway, so hey.
Yeah.
It's not affecting anything.
Nanner launch.
The only game that would be something like if this actually... Well, no, trails sometimes would affect feature cutscenes. It doesn't. It does in Metaphor too. Just any little thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's time for everybody else.
Like, I actually got an upgrade recently in Metaphor because the NPC I was talking to in various cities, she is another candidate, and I fought her twice, but I also talked to her a bunch of times. Wait, no, I only fought her once, but I talked to her a bunch of times, and because I talked to her a bunch of times, and I fought her, we were all friendly with each other, and she's like, you know what? No, yeah, I'm going to drop out, and I'm going to give you guys something neat for your thing, so... I don't know what it is yet, because it hasn't shown up in the runner yet, but it's like... That's really neat stuff. I wish Atlas could do that more often. I know they're like more constrained with Persona and stuff, but... I mean, how many companies just let their... This was by the Persona people. They just let them, okay, you want to make a game with your own vision and project without like our direction, go ahead. And that's what Metaphor came out to be, which is really good. It reminds me a lot of a Trails game. I'm not mad. Plus, the time limit is so, like... You have so much time, I haven't had a problem doing anything. I think it's just kind of there to be there. Like, I used to jump into, like, the dungeon, like, the story dungeon right away and do it all in one go, Persona-wise. But now I'm like, you know what? I got plenty of time to not worry about that. I'm going to do all these side dungeons and side quests, and... The game seems designed around you doing those first. Because I get so much better equipment and I'm higher level and I don't have to struggle through the dungeons. Although the last time I fought a story boss where I was like, okay, I'm going to have to fight as the main character alone. Oh, let's pick my strongest class. No, I might. It has weaknesses. I'll just go with this class that has high evasion. And I need to level up. It'll probably be fine. And of course, I was weak against the boss, and I couldn't like change my thing because it's not like Persona where you can change mid-battle. So it's like, this is freaking hell. Luckily, you can hit a button and restart the battle anytime you want. So it took a lot of RNG for me to beat the battle because I kept getting SMT stun locked because it has the whole thing just like Persona. Well, it has a thing like SMT and Persona where, like, hey, they hit your weakness, they get more turns. Which is bad when a boss gets 2 turns by default and can hit your weakness each time, so he gets 4 turns. And you get 1. It's a promise. Completely slipped my mind with everything that happened back in Basel. I feel awful. It's okay, you must have been really busy. Come on, I can always ask Grandpa for snacks. Nope, she totally minds it. She's gonna go. She goes back looking like that Victor's gonna skin me alive. It's like you're getting sent out to the doghouse. Ah, frickin' Rusty. Aaron, why are you here? It's rude to listen in on people, you know. Yeah, you need some snacks that are a little different, right? Hold on a sec, I got just the thing. I wish getting Japanese snacks wasn't so expensive now. 'Cause, man, I loved when I got the thing and had a bunch of like the Japanese bar snacks, like the dried seafood and all that. That stuff was so good, but it's like $60 now for like 3 packages. And I got like a pack that was like, I got like 30 packs for like $12 before.
I ate the last of my mochi today.
Well, I didn't get mochi or anything. This was just bar snacks. This was like a lot of dry seafood and stuff. Like, I had dried sea cucumber, which was actually tasty, if not a little weird. Hi, sweetie. Uh-oh. I'm going to have less room. I don't need to see the screen while I'm streaming. Thank you. Yes, cat.
Kitty.
What somebody else said on one of the servers I'm on is like, your streams are half gameplay, half animal shenanigans, so...
Yeah.
I was like, do I qualify as a variety streamer? They're like, you're not even really a gamer streamer. You're like a game animal streamer because you got all the cats and dogs constantly interrupting things. Because somebody's like, I watch just for the shenanigans with the pets instead of the games. What you gonna make? Well, you'll see. Peaches! Mantou! Kinda similar but not the same. Here you go, kid. Have a bite. Steamed buns. So sweet. I love it. What's the matter? Sweet tooth aching for a bite? And yeah, I'm a little interested. Not like I'm dying to have one or anything, no. Call it academic curiosity since I'm a professional sweets connoisseur and everything. Alright, just shut up and try one. Your excuses are embarrassing. Don't mind if I do. What the? Such subtle sweetness inside this brown package, and the buttery smooth texture from the filling reminds me of red bean paste. Is that egg? It's sweetest at its center. It also has the slightest hint of sourness to balance it out too. So many flavors all compacted together. It's sublime. Eating this warms my very soul. I knew letting you have one was a bad idea. So sweet and smooth and yummy. The dough's kneaded with honey, and the eggs got at their seasoning before mixing in. The filling's hawthorn, mixed with crystal sugar. Gives it some nice variety, both in texture and sweetness. That's also what gives it the nice acidity. Damn, look at you hiding these secret cooking talents behind the punk facade. I don't get what you guys are talking about, but you're amazing, Aaron. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to get me an allergy pill in a second here. Whatever Rusty got in my eyes is, I can barely see. That's all you need to know about me. I need to look to see where the heck he's going, because if that's what's causing him to spaz out, whatever he got in my eyes, it's got to be somewhere he can get to, and I need to make sure it's cleaned up. Oh, can't see anything. It's good thing I have eye drops. I don't even know what he's getting into that he causing that. It's got to be on the porch. Maybe something got blown in from the hurricane? It could be something that was just blown in and dust on the porch of the hurricane, I guess. I know who it's called. What's the matter, bud? You're panting up a storm. What's wrong? Do you need out? You were just out. What's the matter? What's the matter, bud? Going on my last allergy pill. What's the Yeah, you're the only one. What's wrong, Puss? Need out? I will definitely check that porch. For now, it's time to get my allergy. Alright. Eye drops. And allergy meds taken. Blech. Alright, I'm back. Hi, kid. Oh, and you're immediately back too, Rusty. Hi. Alright. Sure, it's fine to go around. Better eat them while they're still hot. Yay! Okay, I'll be back. Thanks for that, kid. You saved my hide. Damn straight I did. You owe me for that, Chief. Yeah, I know.
I just discovered what I can do with channel points.
What? You could... Wide Estelle?
Squished Estelle.
Oh, I could really make the wide princess then.
I can also do this.
What? It's an eyebrow thing? That actually fits way too well there. What the heck? That fits extremely well. What?
That's supposed to be sunglasses.
It is? It looks like just like a one raised eyebrow.
It's sunglasses.
It kind of just looks like she's raising a single eyebrow on my end here. But I also don't have Twitch open. This is just through OBS, so who knows? Did you pick up this recipe then? My mom used to make these all the time. She was a theater actress, just like me. I mean, technically, yes. I mean... I guess it's technically yes, because he was... Well, he's an actress that was an actor, but... Hey! Stop it. Don't step on the keyboard. I liked them a lot when I was a kid, at least. How many screenshots did you take? I had to delete like 50 of them the other day because of you.
Cat, please.
Guess acting runs in the family. Yeah, like a metaphor, I ended up with like 50 screenshots of like black screen because of a cat. You got it. She was pretty damn popular back in the day too. Anyone who knew anything about theater knew who she was. But if they had the sort of technology that we do now, man, I'm telling you, she'd easily be up there with that Phoenix dancer chick from Arkansas. Really proud of your mom, huh? I mean, how can I not be? She raised my punk ass all by herself, for radio's sake. Didn't have a dad growing up. Mom was the only family I ever had. She's the real reason I'm in the theater, you know. She died before I got any good at it. Did she teach you how to make those sweets? Bingo! She taught me right as I was starting getting in the theater. Oh no, that hair, that attitude. Who is his dad? It's McBurn? That'd be kind of silly. I doubt that would be the case, though. I get the feeling McBurn doesn't give a crap about any of that sort of thing. Worry about what? It's her way of celebrating her plays being a success, right? And she obviously taught you because she was already sure you'd succeed as an actor. And you know what? I bet you anything she could already see you performing on stage, absolutely killing it. Well, you knew from the start when you'd make it. That's what I think, anyways. Damn it! Where the hell did that come from? Aaron, I got a package for you. For me? What gives? I don't know, this lady on the Orbital bike told me to give it to you. She said it was from Longport. She did? Hey, that's... Didn't you just make these? That's weird. There's a few letters, too. Figure you're probably getting lonely up in Edith's right about now, so I try to make these the way your mom's used to taste. Make us proud up there. Yours truly, Ashen. Try not to be a pain in the butt to Van and the others up. Hey buddy, Ashen had me taste testing to make sure they'd be up to snuff for you. Keep your chin up and don't stop for nothing. That's what Say Hong would want, Sid. Damn it, Ashen, mind your own business. What the hell's Sid doing here, acting like he's doing me a favor just for playing taste tester? Ah, those guys, I swear. I think that's what you're trying to say, is that you still got a family even if you don't have any blood relatives left. They still really care about you. Yeah. Are you lonely, Aaron? Do you want to play with me? I promise you'll feel all better if you do. Sure, sport. Sounds like fun. What do we do with these, though? They're just going to end up getting wasted. Ask on Yes and everyone else to come. Then we can eat them together. Sounds perfect. We'll make a whole party of it. Don't get too carried away, kid. Don't want the neighbors getting mad.
I
Yes,
had
I owe you
some
one.
pork
I'll
buns
introduce you to a nice
at
place I just know you'll
the
like,
Asian
old man.
supermarket that were about that size. They were so good.
Yes, the pork buns are so good. There's also a like a coconut lemon bun that was really, or dumpling that is really good, and the red bean buns are so good. Oh, there was only one place in New Orleans that I've never found them for sale again. There's one place in New Orleans made them all the time. Like, it was a buffet, and I would go there just to eat like the buns and nothing else. They were so good.
Banner launched.
Man, how do we even max everybody here? It doesn't seem like there's enough time.
We don't max everybody.
Yeah, but I mean, even like, if we took everybody's bonding events, unless there's going to be like a crap load more bonding events at the end or something. Because some people are only hitting like 2-3 stars right now. Brat, I caught you.
Well, let me think. You've got 2 more days that you got, like 2 more free days in Edith.
Ah,
That might be enough for everyone.
your purchases fit perfectly within your budget.
Well, you're not gonna max everybody, but
Man, having an expert on the board really comes in handy when you're out shopping. Thanks, man. Get some nice deals and high quality equipment there. Well, Catre seems like you'd have to really focus on the Max. Don't mention it. As long as I'm working out of your office, the stability of its orbital network access is really important to me. I was happy to help. If anything, I was surprised by how accommodating you were for everything I asked for. That's the software specialist. You're the hardware specialist. I obviously don't have bottomless pockets, so I can't accommodate for everything, but I trust your judgment on this. What's up? It's just, you're much different than would be expected from someone running a shady business like yours. You barely know me. Taking that into account, I wouldn't expect you to extend such freedom and trust to me. Hey, you're the expert here. I'm not going to butt in when I'm aware you know better than I do. Microrite Solution keeps growing and growing. You have all your unique skills. I'm not about to go wasting them. So why not take advantage of my employees' knowledge then? I'm inclined to agree when you put it that way. Yeah, okay then. Let's haul this stuff back to the office. Trust you can handle the installation? Of course! orbital abnormality detected in the vicinity. What if it's something? If something happened? The big screen's gone off. Wonder if it's lost power. No, there's some digital noise still present, so it can't be that. It must be a hardware failure. I'm gonna go speak with the person in charge. Understood. Hold up! Yo, I need a full scan of the building structure and wiring. Zeros, I need to sniff out any signs of orbital leaks and burning. What are those things? You really couldn't stop yourself from butting in on this one, could you? Excuse me, butting in? This is about someone who clearly needs assistance, someone I can help. Rand's always said that the ultimate goal of technology and science should be helping people. So if I have the ability to be of assistance, then I will do everything in my power to help them. Guess no one's gonna fault Professor Hamilton for dreaming big. You gotta cool it, you ain't one of the 3 disciples. Those are some big shoes you're not gonna be able to fill. There ain't enough hours in the day to solve every problem you come across. So that's one of your principles as a Spriggan, is it? Off, I know. I hear you, Coots.
He's a pupper. He's a pupper who goes huff, huff, huff.
Immediately back in my lab, huh? Not a principle, call it life experience. Now since complete capture, sending data. Thanks, you two. You're so pressed for time, Van, and you're more than free to leave. I can handle the rest myself. Ah, teenagers. Well, I'm at a loss. This is more difficult than I anticipated. I'm so certain this was a case of chemothermal degradation. Is I wrong? Has it caused something else? You're overthinking this, bud. If you don't intend to offer any actionable solutions, then kindly shut it. Damn, aren't we snippy? Fine, I'll help. Theo scanner shard base, yeah? Tell him to do an ultrasound and infrared scan of the area. What? Why? Just give it a try. If I'm right, problem solved. If I'm wrong, you're gonna launch a snark attack. It's a win-win. Just the problem has been identified. Are you for real? Shard search function coming in clutch. Tech's still in its infancy though. There have been a few cases where it couldn't detect a degraded circuit. It came out during one of Marduk's tests a while back, but it looks like luck's on our side today. Got any replacement parts for him, Theo? Literally can't catch a break.
No, it's
Finally get some free time, and then work gobbles it up. You two gotta play right now. Prior assessment was on point, it seems. You really are a strange person. 1 second you're heckling from the sidelines, and the next you're giving me a hand. Any boss worth their soul helps their employees when they're behind a pond. What I did wasn't out of the ordinary. Plus we gotta set up stuff we bought, so the sooner I can get you back, the better. Come on, let's go. We don't got all day. Still have much to learn. There's more knowledge to be gained under his tutelage than I expected. I need to make the most opportunity I have. Ouch! Stop. Please, stop. I know, Rusty.
I'll have to whip up the Yankajine recipe I learned from Gran.
What's next?
Time for... Not that. Look out in there. Luna, come out! Luna! Man, over here! Hey there, you're both looking well. Same to you. It's good to see you again. She means that, by the way. She's been really desperate to meet up with you. Shahina? Oh yeah, I hear you've been asked to perform at Tryon Tower.
Shahina, it is November. Are you not cold?
You two are really moving up in the world, ain't you? I suppose. The Tourism Association here in Edith contacted our agency and requested we put on a show there. Sounds like our performance in the Carnival Cavalcade made an impression on them. But they were also blown away by the show we did with Ark and Ciel and Crossbell. Speaking of which, I want to hear about how that went, but first we gotta wait for the others to show. Sarah! Shahina! Welcome to Edith. What's up, you two? Difficult to believe only a month has passed since we last met. Oh, hey everyone! You all came to see us? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Oh, I don't believe we've met. We haven't, though everyone's told me quite a bit about you both. My name is... Ah! Oh, this is awesome! Can't believe we get to see something like this here in Old Town. These two are amazing. They're even better than I expected. They've clearly honed their dance routine. I know! They just wanted somewhere to practice before the big event, but I feel kind of rude not tipping them for such a damn good performance. Everybody on the bed. It's nothing like a good bath after dancing. I like this place. It's different from the hammam we have back home, but in a good way. Right? It's our favorite place around here. And before I forget, I brought you all some shea butter from Tharbad. I hope you like it. Really? Aw, you don't have to. Thank you. What a lovely gift, Miss Sarah. I'd be honored to have some. And chicks love chatting. They're not getting out of there anytime soon, huh? That's fine, let him catch up. Why don't we grab some sherbet and kill some time with Patrick? Please wait outside. So happy for you guys. I'm glad your performance with Ark and Ciel went great. Yes, we received your letter about it right after the show concluded. If you guys don't mind, we're both so jazzed up about it, I had to tell someone while it was all fresh. I wanted a couple of street dancers like us get to be directed by the fervent dancer Ilya Plater herself. Not that we were intimidated by them or anything. They might be famous, but we kept up with them and their routine just fine. You never get tired of telling everyone all that, do you? It's all you've talked about ever since we got home. Honestly, I don't actually remember the performance much. All I remember is exhilaration once it was all over. It was kind of like I was in a trance. Yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. When you get so absorbed in the performance, everything else vanishes. They call it a dancer's high. Sounds like it was really stimulating and fruitful time overall. Absolutely. I wish we could watch you two up on stage now that you've improved so much. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like our schedules are going to line up to see your show today. I'm really sorry. Speaking of which, how are we doing on time? Still got your rehearsal, don't you? Sure it's okay for you to just be hanging around with us? It's fine. I double-checked everything earlier, so we should still be on time. No one managing our schedule this time, so we've got nothing to... Oh no! Shahina, what's the matter? We got a problem. I totally screwed up our schedule. We only got half hour before the rehearsal starts. What? Well, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Please don't be mad. It's okay, Shahina. Time flies with your friends. I should have been on top of things too. We should get going. Gotta get to the venue soon. Alright, let's go. I'll bring the truck around. You don't have to, Van. It's okay. It'll be faster that way. Knowing the timetables and how long it'll take to get there on foot, you won't make it in time. By taking the subway. That is indeed correct. If you allow Mr. Arkwright to drive, you'll arrive with even a few minutes of spare as long as you take the highway. You should go. I'll keep him informed on the current traffic conditions while he's on the road. They said, now go ahead and get your things together. I'll be back in a flash. Right, thanks a ton, man. Sorry you have to take off like this, guys. It's okay, we'll see you two again. That was a great driver. He'll make sure you make it in time. Good luck, you two. Thanks on yes, we owe you all. Traffic at a time like this? I took the shortest route, too. It would appear that construction in the area is the cause. Not to mention the accident on the expressway. Real bad timing there. This is awful. It's too early to give up. You guys prepared to make it no matter what? Yeah, even though we really messed up, we'll do everything to perform our dance for the capital. Well, hold on tight. I'm going to use a back street. Veracruz. Underground Railroad? Are we even allowed to be here? Maybe not, but it's not like anyone else uses it anymore. I know of an exit near Trion Tower. Buckle up, because I'm about to let it rip. Alright. Another car down here. There's a couple of hotties in the back. Oh yeah, I think that's some awesome parts on it. This is our lucky day. There's another car on our tail. Must be some scumbags from the Blacklight District. Well, they ain't gonna catch me. Hey, a plot-relevant tunnel leading to the tower, huh? Feel okay back there? Felt like I was in a car chase scene in a movie. My heart's still pounding like crazy. Yeah, but thanks, man. Had it not been for you, we'd surely been late. And your debt once again. Eh, I'm just doing what any of our other fans would have do if they were in my place. And I am impressed you could handle my crazy driving and laugh about it afterwards. You two are made of sterner stuff. And I won't deny it was a little scary. But we had faith that you could keep us out of harm's way. I'll let you deliver performances in the future as thanks. Hope you'll be able to come. Yeah, please do. I'm looking forward to it already. I'll ask the others if they'd like to tag along too. Alrighty, we're almost there. Good luck now, you two. Thank you.
I just know you and my sis would go great together.
Shahina, you're going to make Van feel awkward.
Okay then. And that is all the stuff. So I guess now it's just on to Barmati, huh?
Story thing.
Off we go.
Barmati. If only there was a status cure for what is it? Oh, I thought you were T-posing, dude.
What'll it be? Come again.
Graham? Graham? It's him! Or no, it's not. The Onion Man has long been missing. Well, he's been mentioned a bunch of times, but we haven't really seen him since Cross Bells.
Well, if it isn't Van.
My head is still spinning. So what? We've had the wool pulled over our eyes for going on 3 years now?
Well, that's timing. Did you hear me talking about your colleague? Is that why you appeared?
So it seems. Though this revelation coming from who it does is no surprise. I have to assume the commander, the second in command, and the archbishop were the only people who knew.
Damn, bald-faced liar. The commander, too. What are we? Total strangers?
Who would be the vice commander at this point? Has Kevin moved up the ranks? Considering how the commander is in the manga, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I would assume Instructor Thomas is still the vice commander.
Oh, maybe.
He's a second Dominion.
But, I mean, the leader, she is very much like Kevin. And smokes like a frickin' sailor, too. She smokes a lot of cigarettes. She's the one who said that Estelle might be the one to be able to bring light back to the world, but...
You know what? I'm in the mood for a rematch. It's time to kick her ass for good this time.
Rain in your parade, but the odds aren't quite stacked in your favor. Oh! She wants to fight who I was just talking about? Yeah, you probably don't want to fight her. From the little the manga showed, she's probably really scary. I mean, Kevin's afraid of her. There's a reason for that. Three wins, 7 losses, excuse you, and it's not staying that way for long. Those two are. They were present at the Blacklight District. They were dressed rather oddly. Are you guys acquainted? Barely, if that. Huh, what are you doing here, Spriggan? Ah, speak of the devil. Guess that chance at another meeting wasn't too far off. Got too hot under those hoods, had to take a layer off. Huh, you wish. You're just being careful. Just say that we got a complicated relationship with someone who was also there. This is how we dress on a daily basis. Appropriate travel attire, regardless of whether it's by train, airship, or otherwise. Alright, the Needle Noggin priest I met way back kind of... It's a game just... Well, I start talking about Kevin and they bring him up.
Yeah.
He met Kevin? How do you know everybody, man? I mean, I'm almost certain we're going to see Kevin again. Although I'm not about to look up the game that just came out in Japan just like last month to figure out. I mean, I already know who's going to show up thanks to like
Estelle and Joshua.
Actually, no, I didn't see them. I saw. Remember, who is the Gino of the series that everyone wants to see?
Kevin.
Yep. There are 3 main protagonists. Kevin is one of them.
Okay, that's neat.
Kevin, Van, and Reen.
Why Reen again?
I don't know, but he definitely looks like he's had a hard fucking time since the last time we saw him. But no, it's... Yeah, the 3 main protagonists are Reen, Van, and... Well, Reen, Van, Agnes, and Kevin. So... Although... there's no way to... At least that's all it is just showing who's in the game on the front, so I have no idea what's going on. Thankful. I mean, I already know... I mean, there's a reason I know that, Estelle and Joshua are in Crossbell right now, just because the frickin' Falcom tweets... Like, thanks! Falcom, you are awful about not spoiling your own games. But I don't know if they show up in the games either. We already know they're around because Ren kind of already hinted at it, but I don't know if we'll see them. And I'm guessing we don't see them in this. Maybe we'll see them in 2.
They do not appear in this game.
Alright, so then maybe we see them in the next game. But,
find out in a few months.
Yeah, I just worry how much everyone says the next game sucks really badly. But, I mean, it's Trails. It can't be that bad. It can't be like... Even the worst Trails game is still good. Like, I still think the worst Trails game is Cold Steel 1, but it's still a good game. It's like, if you get a bag of candies and everything's really... I don't see what it is. It's like, like like a box of chocolates. Everything in there is still good, but, like, the plain chocolate is always just the one you don't want to eat the most. You want everything else before, like, outside of that. But it's still good chocolate, you know? The Trails is the same way. Even the worst is still good stuff.
And then somehow a potato chip found its way in there.
What?
I don't know.
I hope that's not Kuro 2, although that's basically what my Japanese friend said. From what he said, it's like really, really bad. I am not asking him how or why. He just said really terrible writing. Like, it's not gameplay-wise, it's just the writing is apparently super bad. But I can't really see that from Falcom. Can't even think of a single Falcom game that had really terrible writing. So, what, do you know one with bad writing?
No, not really.
I mean, East 5 was kind of hated by everyone, but that still wasn't terrible.
East 5 was a weird gameplay departure and on a completely different console and on a completely different platform than Falcom had ever done.
Yeah. I guess I'd assume you and Van share an acquaintance. You could say that.
What? You got a problem with us, punk? So you're the Spriggan of the Republic.
It was also a weird,
Personally,
like,
I
tonal
think of you
departure
as the
with
dropout of the
SNES-styled
Como school.
orchestra music instead of,
Now, Celeste.
you know, actual
It's not
East
good to
music.
pick fights with him when you've only
Yeah.
just met. Even if he is a shady piece of human waste from Adios knows where who can't figure out which half of the moral fence he's standing on.
Yes, Matt, but you sure got an opinion on me already. Not very fair if you ask me. I don't even know who you two are. Guess we can tell you that much. I'm not pleased personally, but very well.
I'm Celise. Celise Ortesia. Just think of me as your average wandering priest. Pleased to beat ya, Spriggan.
He knows Kevin. He probably immediately knows what that means. Balthazar.
And I'm Leon Balthazar, also a wandering priest. I've been assigned to support Celise.
Okay, which one of you two is the Dominion? You look like the Dominion more than she does. But really? Do you see the connection of who they had to give this guy's name for this part of the series? Balthazar. Remember? Chrono Trigger?
What about Chrono Trigger Balthazar?
We're probably going to be dealing with time-related stuff in this.
Oh, yeah.
So, they had to do that on purpose. It's not... Falcom does that all the time.
It is once again a pleasure. Fine
But
folks
they
of all
weren't even named that
translations.
in the Japanese
Oh.
Chrono Trigger.
Quite the heavy displeasure in your boss's case.
Yeah, but it could be a localization thing, too. Well, then it's just coincidental, like, amusement, either way. Give me a break here. We barely even know each other, and you're already baring your teeth at me. Whatever, you guys already know me, so it saves me that part of the intro. But the gist I take jobs from... No, it's just as I take jobs from anyone, as long as they don't cross the line. If you two don't like me much, I'll be willing to take a job or two from you. Might even help clear up that nasty impression of me you got. It'll be up to you to prove us wrong. We appreciate the man that sticks to his principles. Huh. What about your panties, Arkwright? We're not here to pick a fight with you. Oh, my heart was gonna beat right out of my chest. Those two clearly are not your average sister and priest. True, but I don't think the part about belonging to the church was a lie. Reminds me of a book I read once. Which one? I'll need to update our records. The 4th and 11th are far stronger than our initial analysis. Results indicated.
Surprise! They're both Dominions!
They're both Dominions. Okay, then. But then who... Wait, but then who is... Is it you?
Indeed.
Where are your... where are your, like, squires? We're talking about Kevin again. Everyone's talking about Kevin. Oh man, with the way Van acts, Van and Kevin have to be a trip together. Isn't Van and crew? Welcome, dears, welcome. I'm entertaining some unusual guests at the moment, though I think you three might already be acquainted now. Acquainted? Yeah, but they sure ain't gonna be getting the birthday card from me. Gonna guess I stopped by for some info. Good try, darling, but you know I can't tell you that. But I might be willing to relent this time, if you ask nicely. Might even be willing to tell you that they're here asking about A. You see, they have their sights set on a certain organization that A happens to be employing. Oh yeah? Oh, the Gardens Overseer's got artifacts with them. It's a matter of time till the Septian Church sent someone to try to recover those. Oh, you finally brought over that fresh new hire I've been hearing so much about. Catra Silesian, right? You're one of the Professor Hamilton's students. Aren't you, sweetie? That's right, and you must be Bermati. I've heard quite a fair share about you. What? Oh, sweetie? I don't know where she's at right now. Mainly about her, your reputable information broker. She's probably on the stove because I cooked on it earlier, so it's still warm. I don't have the top part working again because I still need to be able to like get the parts. But the inside is working again. I did a lot of work to get that working again. I took that thing apart, cleaned everything, put it back together, and because hey, I don't have the money to replace that damn thing, but I got the inside working and it doesn't glitch out. It's just the top parts I need to get fixed. I still got to, once they're back in stock, the problem is it's really cheap to get them, but it's basically like the switches that control like the temperature, because those are the things that are broken on the two like burners that are working. It might be the same thing that is fried on the other side. Because lightning, we had a lightning storm, that's what fried the stove. If that is the problem, those are like $35 per set. So it'd be like $70 to fix it and get all the burners working. But they've been out of stock, so I just have to wait for them to get back in stock. Got a full litter of pups to watch over now, don't you, Van dear? No more slacking off for you. Do you have a cocktail to make or something? But that one thing when you were over that we got from Walmart, it still works. It works just fine. And I have the grill if I need to do anything for like browning meat, so I've been getting by with that. I mean, the inside of the stove working fine is the perfect thing. And I can make pastas just fine on the Walmart thing that was like $14. Don't worry, we'll all do our best to pull our own weight. Ouch, stop. Look forward to a mutually supportive relationship between us, Mr. Bermati. Oh my. Bravely Legends. That is a mobile game. There is a Bravely mobile game.
Interesting.
And it actually has like a full-on story. The problem is it's a gacha game, so... But it has a full-on story that's as good as...
Yeah. Problems with Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, but the thing, like, if it wasn't a gacha game, there's rumors that they're going to make a version of it that isn't like pay-to-win stuff. And that they're going to put it on Steam. Because apparently the story is really good. Because it's an actual Octopath Bravely style story. Well, no, Octopath has a... Not Bravely, it's a... No, it's a Bravely Octopath kind of crossover, because both characters show up in it, that's right. But it's Octopath-based. And the story is supposed to be as good as Octopath 1 and 2. It's just, it's a gacha mobile game. I mean, I don't think anything can beat the absolute hype of the final boss of Octopath 2, so...
That was pretty rad.
Dude, like, I've never gotten chills as much as when the final phase starts, and it's just... all 8 characters will be participating, sort of thing going on. It's like, whoa! Well, that boss was hard as hell, but it was fun. Not as bad as the Octopath 1. Nowhere near as hard as that. Even though I managed to beat that finally. Because I got 100% in Octopath 2. But yeah, Octopath 2, there is an optional boss that is the final Octopath 1 boss. That is infamously like the hardest RPG boss. And it's even harder in Octopath 2, but you can get around it. It's harder, but you have mechanics to deal with it easier. As much sense as that makes, you know? It's like it might be a harder thing, but you have an easier time dealing with the harder part of it just because you have more options. It's Rooney. Oh no. I had to go into the church to see if anybody's going to comment on these Dominions being here. Nope. Unless there's somebody upstairs that comments on it. Nope. Huh. I would have figured somebody would comment on the Dominions being here. Alright, where do we go now?
Anywhere but here.
We just go anywhere?
Anywhere. Yep, you'll get a phone call.
Shoot, one sec.
Hello, hello! I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time.
We were literally in your store. Couldn't you have, like... Are you just messing with us, waiting for us to wait in the call until after we leave? It's the man from
I have
earlier.
a little job for you. Interested?
Sure, might take us a bit before we can tackle it, but you're free to run your request by us now if you... Actually, this request comes from a regular of mine. He's in a spot of trouble. See, he hoped he could discuss it with you personally. Would you be a dear and make time to meet with him? Want me to what now? Come on, man. I'm on a tight schedule here. What the hell. Do owe you one for your help in Tharbad, so I can at least hear him out. I'll swing by your place in a sec. That may pose a problem. This is a matter that requires discretion. And my establishment is subject to the prying eyes of the public. They've already picked out a more secluded venue, as it so happens. Could I trouble you to drive there instead? I'll give you a call once you're on the road. In the meantime, let me send you the meeting location. Oh, this is... Good luck, my love. Hugs and kisses. That man is certainly a character, isn't he? He is indeed, and he's highly capable as well. It just reminds me so much of Blue Blanc. He's just as adept with handling information as he is with his cocktails. Won't argue with you there. So where are we headed now? We're gonna drive along
I
the
would love to have a hammer, but like all of my cold medicine has acetaminophen in it, so I can't have anything.
Yeah, it's like... That's why I have some rum. I actually got the rum because of tomorrow. But I can't have that because I had to have the allergy medicine. And I'm still feeling sick, so I'm taking medicine, so I can't really take any of that. I know the feel. I've never gone to great lengths to conceal where they are, what they're doing. Well, anyway, I believe my training is nearly at an end. Since we're ready, let's make our way back to the office and pick up the car. Sounds good to me. Wait! What made you the boss? Ugh, kids these days. Perhaps we should stop and resupply on our way to the office. Then we can head off. And we should probably get the other two up to speed once we're back. Nothing else to do but story, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So let us do...
I did have a shot of Marsala when I was taking communion yesterday morning, though, because stayed home from church, didn't want to get anyone sick, but they were doing communion, which our church does more rarely than I would like.
Really? Every time I went, it was like every Sunday.
We do it like once a month.
Wow, really? Like I still remember like the whole
Baptist thing.
Oh, like. Of course, well, the church I was the youth pastor at, we used grape juice, but the Catholic church, the Catholic churches I went to, as a kid, all had wine. So, and I remember wine is not.
Church, I think did wine when I was there.
Yeah, wine is not necessarily tasty either for kids. So, But it was allowed just because it's for communion and it's not enough to do anything. Like a fun drive. Once we head out, we're not going to be back for a good long while. Story stuff.
The Calvinist doctrine is that communion is actually an important part of your sanctification.
Yeah. This is so exciting. It feels like we're in that spy movie we saw last month. Really liked that one, didn't you? I'd make fun of you for not being a kid about it, but this is or make fun of you for being a kid about it. This whole thing's got my interest too. So how do they plan to establish contact with us? Not exactly. I assume it involved an in-vehicle Zypha. There they are. Wait, ain't that... Oh no, it's him!
Oh.
Feel like I've seen him somewhere before. What's that smug-ass racer from a while back? Maxim Lugan, the top Z1 race car driver? Yeah, that guy who always seems to be shooting himself in the foot. Fairy. We're Arkwright Solutions. You the guy Permati wanted us to meet?
That's right. Maxim Lugan here.
It's time for the weirdest plot twist in this game.
The weirdest plot twist?
Yeah.
He's one of the squires?
No.
I just thought of something that would be the weirdest and dumbest. After time in Ouroboros, this is now the prince.
I'd like to ask you to do a job for me. Or SPG, as I believe you call him. Now, would it be a problem if we kept this conversation completely off the record?
It hasn't been that long. That can't be centric.
It's not centric.
That would be the dumbest thing I could think of off the top of my head there.
No. This is less epic plot twist and more soap opera plot twist.
Soap opera.
Also, doggo.
Soap
Hello,
opera
dog.
plot twist, huh? Maxim is gay. He's the little girl in that places dad. I mean, soap operas go.
You didn't hear me I mean, the stream didn't hear me face palm, but I face palmed.
Oh no, did I get it? Whoa! Oh hi, it's just a dog. Wait, is it? It's a form of cutting-edge technology called an orbital drone. No need to be afraid, he won't bite. If you say so. Montmart, is this a bistro? It looks so cozy. It is. The food served here is wonderful too. We're lucky enough to get to eat here all the time. It's no secret that holes in the wall like this tend to taste surprisingly good. I should blend in a lot better here than the luxury restaurants I usually frequent.
What you doing?
There's nobody here?
Got you!
Oh, it's just a child. Just what on earth was that for?
She is the granddaughter of this bistro's owner. Go easy on him, you may. He's technically a client.
Okay. But you should still take off your glasses. They make you look weird.
Well, wasn't she a rude little thing? I wouldn't be wearing these sunglasses if I had a choice in the matter.
Don't let it get to you. You're the one who landed yourself in this situation, so you kind of did have a choice.
Is nobody going to mention that he has his name embroidered on his shirt.
He's trying to follow the Superman logic of disguising himself. Yeah, we'll hear your story up there. I need you to help me find someone. Getting right to the point, huh? Tell us more. A woman, to be more specific, as you know, I'm single at the moment. However, there was one woman in the past I was very close to. We did break up after a while, but later I heard that she gave birth to a... Wow, did I actually get it correct?
You got it.
Oh, wow. Huh. BuzzReader wasn't kidding about you being a piece of shit, huh? They do say that our heroes are often corrupt. I see that there's some truth to that. Fairy. You're getting it all wrong. Are we? I'm not so sure we are. At least let me explain how it all happened, please. It all began 8 years ago, back when I was 23. See, when it just started to be a big thing, and it was a rookie race. We were struggling to make it in the big leagues. One day I was in a major accident during one of my races, and I was badly injured. I was rushed to the hospital, and it was there we first met. She devoted her whole being to help me recover, and thanks to her tireless care and physical therapy, I did. It was a downright miracle. When the time came for me to be discharged from the hospital, I summoned the courage to tell her about how I felt, and the two of us started dating. She's both a strong-willed and kind woman. Before I knew it, I was head over heels in love with her. After I begged her enough times, she agreed to live with me too. It was a little while after that I finally returned to racing. Thinking back, those were the happiest days of my life. Due in no small part to the support I got from her, I ended up winning my first post-recovery championship. And I won the following championship. Then the next one after that, before I knew it, people were treating me like some kind of hero. Everyone wanted my attention. I was out partying one night after another, and I'm not proud of it, but I had more than one night stands with other women around that time too. Wow, dude. Then one day she suddenly disappeared from my life, leaving only a single note behind. I was filled with regret for my actions, but I didn't know what to say to her, so I just wallowed in self-loathing and let her go. Wow, she has her hand over her stomach. Yeah. It was at the same hospital where we first met for a regular checkup. I learned by pure chance when she left me, she learned she was pregnant and also left her job. I was so shocked, I tried to get a co-worker she was close with to give me a way to contact her. And she wouldn't give me a drop of information, no matter what I said. So he's been searching all over for her, huh? Pestered her enough that she told me she'd call the guild if I didn't stay away from her. I think I'd do the same if I was in her position too, honestly. You really are the worst. Well, I certainly see why you can't ask the police for help with this. She chose to remove you from her life. Trying to chase her down now would likely just be seen as stalking. Yeah, if you went to the guild with this, you'd be in for a bad time. So that's why, when this latest news hit, you decided to come to us. That's right. You might not believe me, but I've changed a lot since then. Still to go out partying, but I've always kept myself in check. I swear that on Adios' name. I've actually been using a lot of my free time over the past few years traveling around in hopes of finding her and our child. Make that 4 years, in fact. Wow. It's quite a lot of time. Still, even if you aren't actually dating Lancer, it sure sounds like you were happy to get to know her a bit better, if you catch my drift. She just asked me out for a meal and I accepted. Really, there wasn't anything more to it than that. We'd never interacted much before that, so I didn't have a clue why she invited me. I certainly had no intentions of crossing any lines with her. Besides, what man in my position wouldn't be at least tempted?
Stop it. Get some help.
Here comes the excuses. I bet Mira that if this ex of yours saw that BuzzRaider story, she'd start shaking her head.
You're right. Perhaps that should have been enough to sever the last sliver of hope remaining for me. If there was ever any hope at all. As long as I still have a chance. Please. I'm begging you. I need your help.
Oh no. The grandpa downstairs is going to be kicking somebody's ass all over Herabonia and all over the various continents and Zumeria and outside Zumeria. And He's gonna doggy break the fourth wall, smacking this dude in the east. Well, nothing we've heard so far tells me you didn't bring this all on yourself. Not a bit of it, but I think it still qualifies as a 4SPG based on Van's guidelines. Indeed, it's a request that can't be taken by the guild or the police while we're still being within reason. And so what's her name? Do you have any photos of her? Sorry, but I can't tell you her name just yet. I know you've seen me before, but I'm still not fully sure I can trust you. I don't want to cause any more trouble for her or her child than I already have. Oh? Not sure you should be making demands when you got nowhere else to go. Perhaps so I do understand his intent. You can never be too careful. What are we going to be using to find them then? I'll at least want a photograph. That would give us some options in searching. Fortunately, I don't have any. That's part of the reason why I've been reduced to wandering around searching for them myself. It only occurred to me recently that there is one picture I took with her still in existence. I just don't have it. Before we moved in together, I went to Dirk Memorial Park on a date. While we were there, we participated in a special event in an area of the park that's now been closed off due to monsters. Pictures in a time capsule we buried in front of the memorial tree there. I want you to come and help me dig it up. The car jerking around as he pulls out just makes me laugh. Van, please. This really does look like a nice little bistro. The stew and the Hamburg steaks are my favorites. Food they serve with alcohol isn't that bad either. They know what pairs perfect with Baiju. Figures you go right for the hard drinks. Oh, you make me want to stop by once we're done at the park. No, I can't. I just attract attention and cause them trouble. Bring yourself over nothing if you ask me. They also do takeout if that's more your liking. You can vouch for those too. Their sandwiches are always first rate.
Work must be super busy for them, huh?
Are they already off on another job?
Yeah, they drove off with some weird guy with blonde hair.
You're so silly, Yume. Well, are you ready to go?
Yep! Yay! I get to go shopping with Mommy.
Tell you her name once we get the photo. Sorry, but that's the best way for me to make sure you guys are good in my book. Don't worry about it, that street might just go both ways. Huh? If we get our hands on that photo, we might be able to use the net to really narrow things down. Sure as that would know the specifics more than me. Right, we should be able to search for the woman in question using city data and license information. There are a plethora of legal avenues we can take to identify her if we look hard enough. Really now? How the times have changed. So you know, we're not going to cross any lines that aren't meant to be crossed. And even if we do locate her, there's a chance we might not be able to tell you. What? Why not? Well, this is just an example, but it's possible she might have gotten married. In that situation, telling you her contact info might be, come down to the situation and my judgment. Regardless of how things go, I'll be collecting payment. That's ridiculous. No, I suppose it makes perfect sense. See, so she might have gotten married. What, you really thought she'd still be single? She's as wonderful as you say. I'm sure she must have a lot of admirers. You're right. If anything, it'd make more sense for her to be married. Don't tell me I'm too late. Just talking possibilities. If it turns out to be the case, then I swear I'll give up then and there. I will, of course, pay for your services, so please help me. Alright, let's put together a plan. Back to the park. Yeah, ArcRed Solutions at it again. Back on official business today. What can I say? Another day, another Mira. Basically, we need to get in the sealed off part of the park to sort something out for our client. Think you can help us out? We must be in the forest. No matter how often we clear the monsters, they always have a way of reappearing. Blizzard only ever tend to be temporary, but it's stayed like that for 5 years now.
Like you need a guy with a really big sword.
Regardless, I'm sure you guys will be fine. Go ahead and take this. don't believe you, Van. Very smooth ignoring the official part of that ranger's question. Doesn't feel entirely ethical to me. I don't get it. What's the big deal? You're as underhanded as ever. Oh well, at least now we can get in and retrieve the photo. Sure, if there's anything left of it to be found, that is. Sealed off forest in question appears to be to the left. We should make our way over there. Maxim is accompanying the party, eh?
Wow. Okay, so, yeah, mini dungeon. You got 5 enemy types plus the boss and 6 chests. The boss apparently likes to cause rotten blindness.
Okay. This path is so pretty. The autumn leaves look beautiful. The cosmos seem to be at their peak too. It almost feels like a waste to keep it sealed off. Monsters? But there weren't any here 7 years ago.
I see it. I see the cosmos.
Warning, warning. Large enemy presence detected. Well, that doesn't sound good. That must be where the monster that rules this area is. And I was thinking the same thing. This might be a perfect chance. We at least need to make sure we're ready first. What will you do, Mr. Lugan? I suspect it will be safer for you to wait here at the entrance. I could never do that. This memory means the world to me. I can't just leave it to you to recover it. Confident in my reflexes and agility, if nothing else, so please let me come with you. As for me, I think it'll be fine. Just keep hold of this for me, would you? Shovel for digging up the capsule? Okay, sure.
Too bad Maxim doesn't join the party with a shovel as his weapon.
Suppose that's just how I remember it. They call this area Sunstream Grove.
That would be hilarious.
Go on strolls here.
Here goes.
I've got this.
Boob.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Here I go. Aging shark.
Thank you, Rusty. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever.
Don't mind. Mr. Oddbun. Go all out. Activate skill.
Over here. All for you.
Hang in there.
I won't lose.
Activating drive.
On yes.
Activating skill.
There.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Burb.
Be extremely cautious.
No. Rick Dory, huh? Oh, I can't.
Make it count.
No, release shards. Rusty, please. Oh,
Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack available.
just getting a little screwed up because Metaphor has similar stuff to this.
Now's your chance to do the shards. Engaging shark strike. One skill, get right up.
Oop.
Sucker.
Rusty, can you use my controller, please?
Initiating drive.
Rusty,
Use a shark.
I know what. Come on.
Certain arts will work better.
Come on.
Mr. Oddbun.
It's over. All you, Agnes.
Thanatos jail ain't gonna do nothing.
Activating drive.
Missile down.
Activating skill.
Here I go. Max, move. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Keep it up. It's working. Don't mind me. One skill coming right up. Target that.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to
This'll
boost.
do the trick.
Isolation.
Locking on. Fire! These figures look excellent.
Outstanding calculations, Mr. Salesian.
Not bad.
Treasure located.
Golden ring. I already have one of those. I think I already have one on, yes.
Initiating maintenance. That's a single element slot.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. If only scent wasn't draw hate. That'd be perfect. Yeah, because I'd have regen guard. Yeah, I get a bunch of stuff for that. Seraphic Force. Just have to wait to get some other stuff, I guess. Yep.
Initiating maintenance.
Somebody has to open slot.
Activating maintenance
You
mode.
do. Yeah, we do not need you. Not exactly much good for her there. Yeah, sure. I'll give you some crit for now. Till we find something better.
This pond brings back so many memories. I used to come by and count all the red fish. On one occasion, I nearly fell into the water. But she grabbed my arm and pulled me close.
You mind saving the reminiscing for later? We're kind of trying to fight monsters here.
It's over. Radiant Zeta. Boost gauge the Legion. Initiating drive. What activating skill?
Kabonk.
A chance.
Activating skill.
It's over.
Enemy all.
Stats upgraded.
That's not what I want to do, thank you very much.
Max boost! Initiating drive. There we go. They're stunned.
This'll hurt.
I'll dice you up. Get them all.
Van, I'm not going to be able to get her MVP if you kill everything too.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional then.
Let's finish the job.
Don't mind me. One skill and right up. Boost gauge enhanced.
Little delay there, game.
Chest.
That went better than I anticipated.
Always got
Ooh,
it down, Reset.
lots of Sepith.
I eagerly await your performance. You've got first attack available. Engaging sharp flash. Don't mind skill coming right up. Enemy supplies.
Gang's all
Let us
here.
proceed ahead.
I can always count on you,
I will address you all at once. One skill and right up. Boost gauge enhanced.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle. Activating drive.
Alright. Keep missing, I guess.
Activating skill. Here goes. Random light innocent. Activating skill.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional there. Don't mind me. One skill coming right up.
Yeah, smite the spider.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill.
Oh, that's right.
Sucker.
Almost forgot. Sure, you can have the dancing veil. You get the macho belt.
Live with this.
Good work, I guess.
Ha! That gazebo. This is where we'd stop to have lunch. She'd get up early just to fix mine, and let me tell you, her lunches were the greatest and all that.
Here we go again. Stop within the next 5 seconds. I'm gonna rip his tongue out.
Engaging sharp flash. Max boost. One skill coming right up.
Hiccups, sir?
That went better than I anticipated.
Got it down, Reset.
I eagerly await your performance. Engaging sharp strike.
It's a bird.
Activating drive.
Okay, the name is Rick Dory. That is very clearly a chocobo.
Who knows?
Keep moving, Ben.
Activating skill.
It's done.
Activating skill.
Oh, almost 50,000 damage. That, yes. Jeez.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it! Stats upgraded. You've got an arch attack available.
Close in and kick them out.
That's boost! Let's go! Get right up! A chance! There! Activating skill! Give them your all!
I see me some nobodies.
Don't mind. Let's go! Coming right up!
What'd you expect? Eat this, sucker! Falcon Talon! Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Your martial arts were most impressive, Mr. Wayne. Now it's time to stall. There's so many of them. They're done. Max boost. Don't mind me. Right up.
Skip that.
This'll turn.
It's over!
A chance.
Activating drive.
Activating skill.
No, yes, please don't kill all of them. We gotta try to get Rosette her VIP.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
A chance.
Yeah, skip the long animation.
One skill coming right up.
Sucker.
Mr. Wayne. No. A chance.
Activating skill.
Too slow!
My move now.
Go time!
Yay!
This chance slip by. One skill coming right up.
Just slice.
Looks like a check.
Upgraded.
Good. This place is relatively big.
There used to be an enormous flower bed here.
Like you.
She told me she thought it was very pretty. That's when I said to her, there's only one flower here that's caught my eye. Not you, baby.
That is so
Helena's so
cheesy.
cheesy, it almost hurts. Don't mind me, I kind of wish someone would say that to me.
One skill tilt and right up. Boost gauge your
It
hand.
is certainly devoid of any subtlety, but it is also quite honest.
Good to know Agnes agrees.
Huh, as corny one-liners can be good sometimes. Go figure.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, then.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough.
I'll hold the hand.
Now, let's finish the job.
Max boost.
Vibrations.
Activating drive.
Bird is so upset, it's vibrating all over the place.
Drive.
Activating skill. Keep moving, Ben.
It's the dawn of jank.
Bulking your torch. I'll strike you up.
One skill coming right up. There. Missile down.
Roast bird.
Activating skill.
I won't let this chance slip by. Max boost. Don't mind. One skill coming right up. Missile down.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Yeah, I was hoping they would wait off to the next turn to get some North Sabbath, but whatever.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on, yes?
Hachu, kachu.
I see me some nobody. Get to work.
So nobodies, that's the wrong game.
I will address you all at once. One skill. Boost gauge your hands.
You skip the animation and it just glitches out. Attack 3.
That went better than I anticipated.
You always got it down, Reset.
That's a lot of spooters.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
I'm on it. You've got a first attack available.
Tiny scooter.
Now's your chance to get a shot. So many of them. Max boost. I will address you all at once. One skill tilt and right up. Boost gauge and hands. Mr. Wang.
Boost level maximum. I'll crush them all at once. Activating skill.
Gone.
Oh, I could do better.
Look out for ranged attacks.
I'm on it.
Here goes.
Star
Here I
has
go.
arrived.
One more chest. Hasn't exactly been anything of worth around here, but
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work.
You've got a first attack available.
Now, let's finish the job.
So many of them. Max boost. I will address you all at
like I
once.
can just always start with the freaking
Gauge and hands.
S-craft with her.
Go time. Make it count, Aaron.
Huh, looks like a chest. Nice. Moving on up.
I did it.
Alright.
Well, what'd you expect?
Look out for ranged attacks.
Almost there.
Okay, it's boss time, Mr. Guy.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to be soothing?
Time for boss. It's the boss time. That's it, Mr. Coots.
That tree! I think that's it.
Finally. Took us long enough.
There it is. That's the tree. I'm sure of it. What's up, Coots? Capsules buried under that stone then? So what, there's some monument for brain-dead lovers? How dare you! It is under the monument, but still. What's that sound? Get back, champ! Giant spooter. What is that? A giant spider? Largantula. Hey, naming scheme. Giant spider and 6 small ones. I suspect to be a force to be reckoned with. Vaughn, I guess I have the Genesis right here. There's no need to hold back. I guess it. Just wear it down some and leave the rest to me.
Largantula, it's Lagrantula.
Oh.
The typo makes it sound stupid, though I agree.
I won't hold back. Max, move! I will address you all at once. One skill coming right up. Accelerating. It's over. Radiant Zeta. Boost gauge hands.
Amazing raid, huh? Made if you say so.
You haven't done an amazing raid in quite a while.
Activating skill.
Rest in peace. Yeah, a lot of people that used to do that haven't been streaming in a while for some reason.
Like hell you are.
No, you won't. Stand still. No, you won't.
You'll pay for that. Got a whole slew of them.
All out. Activating
Brace
skill.
yourself.
Just try to take out as many as we can, because it's gonna take forever otherwise.
Spooter. Spooter gun, spoon.
Limiter unlocked. Ka-cham!
Boost level maximum.
Grab the point. Innocent seal.
Thanks, I'll take that.
Spider Pride? What?
Agent seal.
Okay. This has some really weirdly named attacks.
Not as bad as Thunder Bracelet.
Pull out all the stops.
Mr. Wang.
Set. Take over.
Max boost. Accessing. Initialize.
Like hell you are.
Hang in there.
My move now.
Full boost. Activating drive. I won't let this chance slip by. Max boost. Don't mind me. One skill coming right up.
Kaboom!
Ka-cham!
Boost level maximum.
Weak to fire and wind.
I suggest we strike now. Activating drive. Hang in there. Stand still.
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out. Give it your all.
Over here. All three
Activating skill.
Here goes. Boost level maximum.
May we proceed with caution.
You've got this on
Boost
you.
level maximum.
Grab the front. Innocent heal.
Thanks, pal. I'll take that.
Stand still. I won't let this chance slip by. Don't mind me.
Take over.
You cannot run. Fire.
Crit kaboom. Well, that was barely any crit kaboom.
Activating skill.
Take this.
Stand still. A chance.
Boost level max. Activating skill.
By the heavens. Here. Reset. Don't mind me. Cobalt curtain activate.
Chance.
Give him your all.
You're not getting away.
Blast off. It's done. Go time. Boost level maximum. Activating skill. Falcon Talon.
Oh, we didn't need to kill it? The heck? A pearl ring. How is it still moving? Get back behind us. Man, are you ready? Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. Oh, it's just a tutorial for this thing, huh? Start the recording, Theo. Back you up however I can. Please be careful, Van. What idiot's name is he doing? Why are you all just standing there? There's no way you can take much more of this. We know that. Just shut up and watch. Sir Archive will be just fine. We believe in him. Goddess above, please keep him safe. Now. This is it. Phase space expansion confirmed. And here we are. We're inside too? Save for Mr. Lugan, it would seem. Perhaps it's like the combat links using the Empire, or an application SCLM system.
You call and I answer. What's going on?
Mare! Heh, she finally shows up. She really is cute. Hologram? No, it's more like our collective unconscious is being hacked through spiritual resonance. Indeed, she appears to be an AI powerful enough to perform the vast calculations that would require. You've saved us from a lot of close calls in the past, but I guess this is our first chance to have a proper talk. Just what are you, Mare Bear? Why do you have a sense of self like this?
Will you stop calling me that? Besides, you know who I am. I'm your one-of-a-kind, fantabulous hollow mare, model MKESV004. I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the...
Well, that sure is, we already know from Erebornia that's not a good thing to be showing up. What was attempted to be erased that Mare is related to? Something that should not be. Wait, what? There was nothing to stop us hearing what she said, but even then, I just couldn't comprehend it. Indeed, I remember reading about this phenomenon in reports from Crossbell in the Empire.
This is so annoying. What's this? Are you recording what's happening here?
That's right, we prefer not to have to go through all this every time we want to see you. So we were hoping there was a way to recreate the process and better control the Grendel without deliberately exposing Van to danger.
I see. You humans do think of some fascinating ideas, even if your methods are a little primitive.
Finding words for a fun-sized pipsqueak.
You watch your mouth, redhead.
Please, there's no time for fighting. Oh no, she's a cyber elf. So you can do it, right? Please, Miss Mare, we need your
And
help.
now we've tacked on Miss? Well, whatever. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause...
Talking underwater syndrome?
As long as you're mindful of that, go ahead and decipher the recreation process from your logs later.
Right. Understood.
Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I will. I'll bear it.
Well, that sure is different.
These fragile chains guide me to this realm, where I am now made manifest. I am both the nightmare and the beast that devours it!
This was different. Grendel Altar.
It is completely identical to Grendel. As far as I can tell, anyway.
Please!
You did it!
Might want to boost here.
It'd be nice if it didn't start at like full health for no particular reason.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. West.
You've got this, Onyes!
Shield. Protect everyone.
Of course, it gets a crit turn and wipes out the shield in one turn. Jeez.
Eat this!
Hang in there. Now it's my turn. Max boost. Keep it up. It's working. Info. Initiating drive.
Balls in your court!
No escape!
Go time!
We really need some way to be able to remove some of these.
I suggest
Good news. A character that joins your party this chapter will have a craft that does exactly that.
Remove buffs.
Yes.
Nice. Saying everything loves the buff in this.
Here goes.
Boost level maximum. Activating trial.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Odd guess is like who needs the Grendel.
Max initiating drive.
Balls in your court!
Yeah, punch the spider in the face.
I'll take you on.
Boost level activating trial.
One skill coming right up.
Go time!
Activating skill.
Let's go down.
Activating skill.
Uh-oh.
I won't let this chance slip by.
I mean...
Wrecked.
Van didn't even get a chance to do anything. That was all on yes.
A chance.
maximum.
I'll take that.
Well, who needs the Grendel when you have on yes, I guess. Found Azure, huh? Ben, are you okay? I'm exhausted, but I'm not hurting. Too much of a workout for the old bones, huh? Shut up. So did it work? Yeah, it looks like I recorded everything just fine. We can work on analyzing it as soon as we get back. Just, what are you? We'll keep quiet about your business, so we appreciate if you keep quiet about ours. Anyway, there's nothing in the way now, so how about we go treasure hunting? Right, I'll get right on that. This isn't it. Not here either. Here it is! Found it! Oh hey! This would have been made of a corrosion-resistant alloy. There's Maxim's name too. But the one below it.
I finally found it. Wow. I look so young in this picture. There she is right with me. I could never forget her face.
That has to be... You gotta be kidding me.
What? What is it? Why are you all reacting like that?
I mean, we have to bring him. Don't worry about not exposing him, because Grandpa's gonna whoop some ass. What are the odds of this? But everything we've been told about the woman in question does match. Yeah, even down to Yume's age.
You don't all happen to know Paulette, do you? Don't just go silent on me. Say something!
Yes, I know Milo's making noise, Coots. Sumac, come here.
I'm all done, Grandpa!
All done? Well, aren't you such a good girl, Yume?
Yume. So that's her name.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh, thank you. Your eyes are the same color as hers. Would have been a better twist if she was someone else's kid.
No, it would not.
I hope we did the right thing by telling him where she lives. I have my doubts too, but it's not as though she's married. And I'm not sure how we could have talked our way out of telling him after our reactions earlier. I can't believe the diva of the diner used to date this guy.
Well, sorry for not living up to your standards. I really do appreciate your help finding her, though. But where is Paulette? I don't recall seeing her earlier, either.
Maybe buying extra stuff? Sounds about right at this time of the day. Leo's helping her, but I'm sure she still needs to go out herself sometime.
You'd be surprised just how much of a help that little one has been.
Paulette! How long have you been standing there?
I was just over at Brenda's store buying some extra seasonings. Oh.
Hey, it's, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Dude's going for it, huh?
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Do we have ourselves a new customer?
Ouch.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Paulette, an employee at this bistro. So, you must be a friend of Van's?
Rest in peace. Her reaction comes as no surprise, of course.
Yeah, you could say that. Sorry. It looks like I mistook you for someone else. I suppose I should get out of your hair now. I'll wire you your mirror as soon as I get a chance.
Maxim? Sorry to burst your bubble when you're trying to play it cool, but you leaving your Leno here?
I can see you've had quite the busy day. It's almost time to close up shop for the day, but if you haven't eaten yet, you're welcome to come in for something.
Are you sure about that?
Of course. Monmar's doors are open to anyone and everyone. You're all welcome to come in too, of course. I'll go hop in the kitchen.
This food tastes so good.
Paulette.
Huh? What is it?
Well, nothing, but
Hey. What you crying for, mister?
He's in for a long ride if that's anything to go by. There might be a light at the end of the tunnel for him, though. Even if he'll have to keep proving his sincerity to earn it. True, but if he can, I'm sure everything will work out for the best. Alright then, that's another job well done. Bet he earns a boatload, so he better get ready to pay up. And you know, no matter how damn good a race car driver he is, I'm not so sure I want to accept him as Yume's dad. Doesn't hurt to be happy for people, Van. I might be with him here. I've only just met Paulette, but I can tell she's a lovely woman who deserves only the best. All the regulars downstairs love her too. I've been in her debt for years myself. Huh, still, I can't imagine it'll be easy for him to get back in her good graces, so I'll just sit back and watch smugly till he does. Yeah, he should suffer a little for all he's done. He's really gonna have to have his work cut out of him if he wants the old man and kids to welcome into their lives too. I think you all need to be a little more forgiving of others. Changing the subject, however, does my arm taste good, Rusty? Because it hurts?
Rusty, buddy.
We certainly had some interesting developments on another front, didn't we? Did we ever? Even if it feels like the number of questions that need answering has only increased. Well, we've had dinner. We still got plenty of time left before we need to call it a day. Do you mind getting to work, Katra? Not at all. This is our time to shine. Yeah, I think this should be enough data to narrow down the triggers for making Mayor appear. If you'll give me a hand, I should be able to have the job done by tonight even. I would be delighted to. I have a wireless network set up already, so that should help. You've been getting yourselves all set up here while I wasn't looking, huh? I think that's a good thing. Can't rely on Ren for every little thing, after all. Just don't expect me to work as fast as she does. I don't think I have that in me. The infamous Kitty is extraordinarily capable as a hacker. No ordinary operator could hope to compare. Well, you might as well be using some kind of magic to me. As long as they're willing to do all the work, I'm not even going to think about it. Just leave the tech to the pros. So do you think you'll be able to turn into the Grendel without putting yourself in mortal danger? In theory, it should be possible. Looks like Agnes being in the vicinity with at least one Genesis is mandatory condition, though. So far, you're constantly been putting yourself in serious danger just to transform and help us win. I sincerely hope there's some way for you to transform without having to resort to that. You should be conscious of what Mayor said about not relying on the Grendel too much. We'll all do what we can to support you so that you don't have to. I won't let you always shoulder most of the burden yourself. I won't either. I'm going to keep getting stronger so I can help more. I don't actually care how much danger you have to put yourself in, but I'm not down to have you always steal our thunder. As a concierge assigned to support you, I have been opposed to you exposing yourself to unnecessary risk from the start. Listen here. I'm inclined to agree. From what Mayor said, I think this is something you should absolutely only use against the strongest of opponents. Fine. The more people come to work for me, the less I feel like I'm the one in charge. Do you have something else you want to say? Nope, not at all. And someone's whipped. Oh, by the way, you still don't have any idea why we couldn't understand some of what Mayor was saying, right? Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that.
I'm being gracious enough to lend you a helping hand as a under the influence of the. Just be careful. Using it too much will cause.
You heard what she was saying. It was more like our brains couldn't process it or something. That's how I put it. It was almost as if we were listening to an audio recording. Part of it was replaced by noise. It's kind of creepy, for being real here. It was like we came dangerously close to one of this world's many secrets. I'm sorry, just forget I said something so silly. I've clearly read one too many books. I don't think it was silly at all. If anything, it sounds right. think it's possible we ought to keep a possibility we ought to keep in mind. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a client?
Oh, I got through! Phew. I was worried I didn't have the right number.
That sounds like Ashen?
One shot call. Good evening, guys. It feels like I haven't talked to you in ages.
It's good to see you again, Ashen. It really is. What are you calling about? Decided to give up on Shao, go after this old fart instead? Of course not. You shut up, Aaron. Hope he hasn't been raising too much of a ruckus over in Edith, by the way, especially when it comes to women. About that. He does come home smelling like perfume sometimes. What can I say? I like getting to know people. Be serious for 5 minutes around here. Also, I'm 5 years younger than Shao, I'll have you know. Can't believe you know that off the top of your head. Also, sorry to ask, but I don't think we've met before. I assume she's connected to Heiwei in some manner? Oh, Aaron did mention that you have new part-timers. I'm Ashen Lu. I am indeed part of one of the families of Heiwei. Wait, your new part-timers are a maid, the pretty boy? Our great solution never settles for average, does it? Our cast is a colorful one, yes, so what's this about? Sao causing trouble again? I would say that. He's as busy as always. And actually, I didn't just call you on behalf of Heiwei today. This message is from several others, too. Really now? What message? Well, Bob, I had the chance to talk to a few other important people at different affiliations the other day. And apparently, the topic ended up shifting to you guys, and they agreed to do a little something special for you. You know, for all you've done for the people of Longport, Tharbad, and Basel. Consider it a special thank you gift from everyone. Hang on a minute. They're sending us to the hot springs or the beach. Those are the tropes. The important people are talking about wouldn't happen to be...
I'm calling on behalf of Elzheim's Crown Prince Sharid, the Basel Institute of Sciences Professor Hamilton, the Kowloon Group's Fan Lu, and one other individual, whose name I will not disclose, to extend you an invitation. They all want you to spend 2 nights at the 5-star Hekizanro Inn in the Eastward Hot Springs paradise of Longlai.
You gotta have a Hot Springs episode. You just can't go without that trope, can you? Hot Springs, the beach, it's JRPG 101.
As long as Van also doesn't break his sword. Anyway, yeah, it's just about midnight. I see a Luna puppy. Hey, puppy.
Yes. There's no way there isn't more to this than it seems. And it's true, we've been really busy lately. It'd be a good chance to get some R&R. Man, Longlai sure brings back some memories.
Your mindset is very different from that of others. It has long convinced you that there is no place for you in this world. And that is, from my perspective, proof positive that you still have so much to learn. For everything in this world is connected. I'm sure you will one day come to that realization yourself, with enough first-hand experience.
Huh. His teacher kind of looks like the church person, too. He always tried to pretend he was normal, but he was anything but. Should have been able to avenge him, but that chance is long gone now. Still, I suppose Longlai wouldn't be a bad place to visit to pay my respects, since I can't get over to his grave. My crew could use a break about now, too. Anyway, I guess I'll go wander around for a while before turning in. We're gonna be away for 3 days, so I want to make sure everything's in order before we head out. But that shall be for next time. 100,000 damage dealt. We already knew who did that one. Regulus Caliber? Huh. Well, Hangyas is gonna get that.
Initiating maintenance.
I can handle any Zytha modifications you need.
Hey, Agnes. There you go. Just make her even more broken than already. Alright, well, the rest will be next time. Either next Monday or whatever. We'll see. Alright. I say to leave off of Kitties, but he's been here this entire time being a pain. Oh, there's a husky in the background.
Rusty.
Oh, she knows I'm stopping.
Mishka. Hi, Mishka. Or Luna.
That's Luna, yeah. Getting confused between the two huskies. Mishka's laying on my bed. She's... Well, there's Lakota. Here's the wolf. The wolf
Mr.
and husky.
Boots.
Here's the
Hey,
wolf.
buddy.
Old man. Old man and husky. Hi, Luna. Rusty's getting angry at you. Get out of his butt. Alright, yeah, we should be back tomorrow with some East co-op. East 10! Hopefully both of us will be feeling better tomorrow, because this sickness needs to go away already, man. Alrighty. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Stay well. We'll see you all next time. Oh, he does not look
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Rusty.